Yes, people, how's it going? Welcome back to Lily White Lane. Hope you're doing good, hope you're keeping safe and well. And in the words of the legendary Alan Partridge, hope you're having a really good Monday and week wherever you are in the world and whatever you are planning to get up to today and over the week as a whole. What are we going to be talking about on today's show? I'm going to be bringing to you guys your latest and your greatest Tottenham Hotspur transfer rumours, reports and updates that have come out over the last 24 hours. And I want to start things off by talking about some big news that is coming out this morning from DiMarzio. And that news is that PSG are interested in Harry Kane and are prepared to offer Xavi Simons in what looks like it could be a player plus cash deal. Big news coming out this morning. And look, we've been hearing reports about PSG going in for Kane for quite a while. We've been hearing the ones about Bayern Munich from the likes of Fabrizio Romano and the most reliable sources out there. We've been hearing the PSG links for quite a while, but they've not been coming out from the most reliable sources. They've been coming out from The Sun and sources like that, newspapers like that. This morning we're hearing it from DiMarzio, and that is a cause for concern in my opinion, because DiMarzio has a history of getting things right in the transfer window. He's arguably the second most reliable, if not the most reliable journalist out there, alongside Fabrizio Romano. He is very reliable, and you don't take what he says with a pinch of salt. And the fact he's saying PSG are interested in Harry Kane and interested in a player plus cash deal, I do believe PSG are interested in a player plus cash deal because he's saying it. Do I think Harry Kane will go to PSG? No. Do I think he'll go to Bayern Munich? Probably not. I've given my thoughts on the Bayern Munich saga for a while. I've given my thoughts on that and said that I don't think Harry Kane will go to Bayern Munich because I don't think Daniel Levy will sell Harry Kane for anything below 100 million, and I don't think any team will really pay 100 million for a player with a year left on his contract, which is fair enough. And you've also got to consider the fact that his family is settled in London, the appeal of being a one-club man, the appeal of breaking the Premier League record. So look, I think if a Premier League club came in for Harry Kane, then I'd start being really worried, because then Harry Kane himself might push again like he did a couple of years ago with City. But I'm not too worried about Bayern Munich, in all honesty. I know a lot of people think he'll probably go there. I don't. I understand the appeal of the Champions League, but I think the appeal to stay at Spurs outweighs it because of that one club man thing, because of breaking the Premier League record, and because of Daniel Levy, obviously. So look, I don't think he'll go to Bayern Munich personally, and because of that, I don't think he'll go to PSG either, because why would they get him? Why would PSG get him? They've already got Mbappe, who's a world-class striker. Yes, he can play on the wings, but he mainly plays as a striker. They don't need Harry Kane, and a player plus cash deal for Xavi Simons, it doesn't make sense. If we were to sell Harry Kane, right, in a player plus cash deal, I'd demand either a centre-back, a top centre-back, because that's a position we hugely need to strengthen in, or a direct replacement for Harry Kane. So the only player plus cash deal I personally would consider if I was Tottenham Hotspur owner and Daniel Levy wasn't, would be Marquinhos, the centre-back, for Harry Kane, or Kylian Mbappe himself. Neither's going to happen. Neither of those is going to happen. Marquinhos slightly more likely. There's not a chance they offer Mbappe. But look, and Mbappe wouldn't want to join Spurs anyway, so I don't see this one happening. I don't see PSG splashing out the cash they need to on Harry Kane. I don't see Daniel Levy considering the Xavi Simons player plus cash deal. I don't see that one happening. The Bayern Munich one has a slight more of a chance of happening, but I personally don't think it will. I've stuck with that all summer. If I was owner of Tottenham Hotspur, I've said all summer, anything above 100 million or above, I would personally accept for Harry Kane, because he's got a year left on his contract and it'd be ridiculous not to, and let him go for a free next summer. But do I think it will happen? Not what I want or what I would do if I was Tottenham Hotspur owner, but do I think he'll go when you consider all the reasons of Levy, breaking the Premier League record, one club man? I don't think it will happen. I personally don't think it will happen. But look, I want to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions on the PSG player plus cash deal. Are they going to bid soon? What will their bid be? Could he go to PSG? Could he go to Bayern? Or will he stay at Tottenham Hotspur? I want to hear all your thoughts in the comments section down below. Moving on, I want to talk about some news coming out this morning. Ange Postecoglou did do his press conference this morning, or in Australia, mate. Or he did do his press conference in Australia tonight, actually. But obviously the time zones are so different in Australia. But look, every question about Harry Kane, man. Like the first 10 questions. Even Ange Postecoglou laughed at the first one. He goes, this is the first question, mate. But so many questions on Harry Kane. It's just boring. It's boring because they're just the same questions. They are just the same questions. 5 times in a row, just worded differently to Ange Postecoglou. Do you think Harry Kane will leave? Is Harry Kane leaving? 5 times in a row. It's so boring. Just ask some new questions. Genuinely. You know, if I was walking into a press conference speaking to Ange Postecoglou and I was a journalist, not a chance I would ask a Harry Kane question because I know everyone else would be asking those. I'd ask something different. Because then even if a Harry Kane question gets asked, you know, I don't have to change my answer last minute to make it look like I'm copying everyone else's. But look, that's the main comments. He was talking about Harry Kane. He said he had a chat with Kane. That Kane chat went well. Nothing substantial. I think that's fair enough. But every question about Harry Kane. But apart from that, a few questions to Sonny. A few questions about him returning to Australia. Like I say, he speaks very well, Ange Postecoglou. He does. We know that. And I am excited to see Spurs tomorrow. I am. And I know I get sucked in every season. Excited for the new season, this, that. I don't think we're going to do anything this season if we don't sign a centre-back, obviously. But I'm banking on that hopefully happening. I know it's taken forever, but I'm hoping we sign one. And I do think we probably will. Eventually will. When you consider there's, 2 more months left of the summer window. We almost have to. So, look, I am looking forward to the game tomorrow. I'm looking forward to seeing Spurs again. And I'm looking forward to seeing players like James Maddison. I'm looking forward to seeing Kane even as well. You know, in that new Tottenham Hotspur shirt. I am looking forward to seeing the Spurs side again. And yeah, hopefully we do beat West Ham. I know it's only a pre-season friendly, but you always want to get one over those spammers. And look, then we've got Leicester City. Then we're playing some team in Singapore. I don't even remember the name. Lion FC or some bollocks like that. And then we've got to take on Barcelona 5 days before our season starts, which I don't understand why. I think that's pathetic. But nevertheless, cool beans. I just hope we get a result tomorrow, but it's not necessarily about the result. I just want to see Spurs put in a good performance, and pre-season is important. I'm not listening to anyone who goes, oh, pre-season's not important, this, that. Okay, the games aren't important, obviously. It doesn't matter what the scores are or how it goes, but it's very important in terms of the way you head into the season. Look at last season. Chelsea had a shite pre-season. You know, couldn't get the squad together, couldn't get them playing well together, couldn't get settled. They had a shite season. Arsenal had a fantastic pre-season, destroying teams, squad playing together. They finished second and nearly won the league, as much as it pains me to say that. Pre-season is very important when it comes to the way that the actual season starts. Hence the fact I think it's very important we put in a few good performances, get the fitness levels up, and get the team playing together. But look, Tottenham Hotspur versus West Ham tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. I will be providing you guys with a match reaction after it. Thank you for watching this transfer news video. Take care of yourselves. All the best. God bless. And as always, come on you Spurs. Enoch and Levy out. In Big Ange, we trust.